So Elephant Nature Park, which is a fantastic elephant nature reserve here in the north of Thailand that saves and rescues lots of elephants from the illegal logging trade, or ones that have been used at other elephant camps where they ride them and such like that. And you don't do anything like that here at Elephant Nature Park. It's a really great project that they've got going on here. So going to be doing that today, and then getting stuck in them with training over the next few days.
Okay, we escort them from the breaking spirit, tie the leg, tie the front leg, everything together like this. And then the ear also. No movement for 7 days. Wow. Less food, no movement. Get, what do you call it, stabbed. Get jabbed by spear, by hook, by fire, or even slapped by human, to make them scared and obey the order and give up their spirit. This is how they train elephant. And this process called pajan also, which is happened in many ways in Thailand. I cannot mention the name. And then we don't want this to happen anymore. It's very sad. People might think elephant is obey human order. No, they get through this. Before, the elephant must be 2 or 3 years old to get through this process. But now, even less than 1 year old, they start to do it. If you want to stop this, please tell your friend in your country, stop to do animal abusive. And then that's it.
So we're just finishing up now on our little tour of Elephant Nature Park with these amazing gentle giants, as stereotypical as it sounds. But it's such a beautiful place. This is the 3rd time myself and Louise have been here. Before, we volunteered here for a week, and we've come back a few times with friends and family, and it's just such an amazing place, such an amazing experience every single time. Amazing vegan buffet at lunch, a lot of rescued animals from slaughterhouses and terrible conditions, and obviously all the elephants are rescued from the circus, from elephant trekking, you know, when people ride the elephants and other such things. And here they've just got this amazing huge open space where they're all looked after with their own mahouts and really treated really well. And it's such an amazing experience and really humbling every time to see these incredibly huge, beautiful creatures just having a second chance at life. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed some of this stuff, and hope you guys managed to check this place out if you ever get to Chiang Mai here in the north of Thailand. Elephant Nature Park, I'll put a link down below. But yeah, it's such a great experience to be here, and definitely recommend as well, if you come to Thailand, just make sure if you're doing anything that associates wildlife or nature, just make sure it is a project where people got conservation and the animals' best interests in mind, and this place at Elephant Nature Park certainly does. Don't ride elephants in Thailand. So that was a fun 17-18k this morning, about 1,000 meters of climbing on Pilgrim's Trail here. So really enjoying being back in Chiang Mai now, starting to find a good training flow. It's always handy having those kind of local trails on hand. But the first effort went pretty hard, a bit harder than I planned to do originally, but I wanted to test the fitness and see how I was doing right now. So I think I hit like a 29 minutes on the Pilgrims going up, which is pretty good. The course record is at about 27 minutes. So I was hoping to get a bit closer to that, but 29 minutes I'm pretty happy with right now. Always takes a little bit of time to get the training flow and get the legs and the body feeling good after an ultra, for me at least. So I'm starting to feel a good, nice flow again now in training. So it was good doing some good steady efforts up there. With Eiger being my next ultra coming up, definitely need to put more focus into the climbing. So that's definitely my focus from this week onwards. Really start to get more specific towards Eiger. So I'm going to try and hit some good climbing for this week, maybe up to 6,000-7,000 meters total for the week. But just these kind of runnable sections on pilgrims is always good fun. Try and make sure that even on the steeper sections I'm keeping that running turnover going, building some good strength in the legs, getting some good spring as well out of the step there, puts a lot of strain down through the lower legs. So enjoyed it, always fun jumping in the waterfall afterwards at the temple. And yeah, it's been a good few days so far, so hoping to get out on a longer day tomorrow with the poles, and we'll see how that goes. So last week I saw the first leech, or had a leech on my arm last week. Hadn't started biting in yet, but that was the first time I'd ever seen a leech in the Doi Puri mountain range here. Lots of friends have talked about them in the past, and then today I got that one on my leg. Whoa. There's lots of creepy crawlies out there, but I think leeches, I think everyone can agree, is pretty grim. But yeah, having a great morning out here on the mountain, getting a load of it in today, which is always the plan. Just making sure I haven't got any other leeches on me now. But yeah, really beautiful morning out here on the mountain. A bit foggy, so it's nice and cool, which is helping. I've done some repeats up this section of the Doi Puri ridgeline now. This is the third time up the ridgeline. It came up from the city, up Caffeine Trail, which is 1,000 meters of climbing, and then this ridgeline now is about 250 meters each time to the summit. So this is my third time heading up there. Feeling good, legs feeling strong, just doing a lot of power hiking really, power hiking with the poles. Trying to get really comfortable with the technique there for those. Okay guys, so that ended up being a 35k run in the end, which was pretty good. Feeling nice and strong. I think there was about 2,200 meters of climbing in the end. A few laps on that ridgeline there, which is really beautiful. I was really hoping it was going to be a really nice day today to show you guys the views on the moment, because they're super clear with all the rain that we've been having. But of course, typically we had a lot of that rain this morning and some misty clouds up there. So it was a good run, definitely enjoying it. Been practicing a lot with the poles, and that's like the perfect spot to do it. It's just a really steep ridge line, similar to what I'm hoping to expect in Eiger. So it was great practice to get those out again and feel the strength that you definitely can maintain when you're working into those longer runs. So definitely trying to get more proficient and more practice with those ahead of Eiger. It's been a while since I used poles. I think the last race I used them was Cordillera Mountain Ultra, literally for like the last few kilometers before the summit there, so not even for too long, but it's always good fun getting the poles out. I really enjoy it. It's just a different element to trail running, and it's just a different skill to learn, so it's always good fun. Yeah, so legs felt good, felt positive. I think it's 4 weeks now until Eiger, so I'm gonna do a little video for you guys each week, bring you along on the adventure, on the training, on yeah, tell you guys what I'm up to in training, where my focus is going to be for that. As I said, it's been a good week. I think I've nearly rounded off at 7,000 meters of climbing for this week and about 150k or so of running. So overall, that's been a pretty good, strong week for me. Been a bit of swimming in there as well. A bit of stretching, bit of strength work, so it's always good to make sure you're getting that good variety in there, and definitely feeling a good training flow now. So excited to go into these next few weeks now and really try and get some good volume in, some good time on the legs, some good practice time with the poles as well, make sure that that's all feeling good ahead of the race. So let me know what you guys want to see on these videos. I've made training videos in the past. If you haven't seen, last year I did a training for CCC. I think there was maybe 12 weeks or 15 videos or something like that leading up to that race. So if you haven't seen those, go back and check those out, guys. But let me know what you want me to do in these videos, what you want to see, what part of my life I can share with you. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, guys, and happy running.